Yo, what's up YouTube? It's PigeonEmpire back again with another video for you guys. And welcome to episode number 1 of Tea Time with PigeonEmpire. Hope you enjoy this. Well, guys, I decided to come up with this series, and this is a new series which I want you guys to get to know me better and get to know who I am in person. And like, guys, this is going to be amazing. So the reason why it's called Tea Time with PigeonEmpire, well, the first thing you need to do is pause the video, go get yourself some tea, some hot tea. In my case, I'm having green tea, Lipton green tea, and put a half scoop of whey protein in there because I'm dieting and stuff, so I can't have any sugar and shit. But this is some amazing shit, guys. Hot green tea mixed with some whey protein, man. This is some amazing stuff. Okay, so guys, let's talk more about this series and what it's going to be about. Okay, so my plan is I'm starting this series pre-recorded, but as time goes on and as I get more equipment and stuff, we'll shift this to be live streams so we can have live Q&As and so much more. It's going to be really amazing. So let me know what you guys think. Hit me up in the comments below and get your drinks ready. Let's have fun. Okay, so guys, I want to start off by telling you who I am and everything about me, because I know I've never introduced myself. I've never told you guys anything about me. So, well, this is a video, since this is the first episode, let's basically get to know each other, and we start off from here, guys. So, guys, my name is Ahmed. For those who don't know, some of you already have figured it out through Facebook and stuff. But my real name is Ahmed. The nickname I go around with is No Ceilings. And everyone calls me with that name in my country. All my friends, parents, everyone calls me with that name, No Ceilings. And the other nickname that I'm very famous of is Bavino. So, those are my nicknames. I was born on the 26th April 1996. And I am 21 years old right now. That's basically me. I love keeping pigeons. It's been my hobby for over 15 years. Like, guys, I've been keeping pigeons since a very, very young age. I remember being 5, and this is the story we'll talk about. The first time I ever got a pigeon and the first time I ever took care of a pigeon. That was when I was 5. But let me go ahead and get this introduction off the way, and then we can discuss more about that story. And mostly this series is going to be about, first I'm going to tell you a story about my experiences, one of the stories that happened along the way of all these years of keeping pigeons. And then we'll have a Q&A once we have the live stream sorted out. Guys, I'm going to do some amazing stuff for you people, man. It's going to be amazing. But this is an introduction. Let this be pre-recorded. Let's get off with this series and make this series be pre-recorded for some time. Let me get my shit straight. It's going to be a live stream, and we're going to have tea together, guys. As I said, guys, I've been keeping pigeons for over 15 years. At the age of 5 was when I got my first pigeon. I'm a bodybuilder. I live the lifestyle. I don't compete. I just live the lifestyle. I love lifting weights. That's basically me. I had some different hobbies like playing soccer, but as some of you might know now already through Snapchat, I had broken my nose 2-3 years ago, bruised my ribs, and just stopped playing football. And I was just fed up with football. with soccer. We call it football in our country. In the American side, football to them is what we call rugby, but all the terms are different. As you guys know, I'm from Kenya, the Mombasa side of Kenya, the coastal area, and Kenya was colonized by British, so our main language is like Swahili and English. And I grew up mostly around the locals here, and anyone who sees me, anyone who knows me, anyone who interacts with me, no one knows my tribe. But guys, let me tell you this. I know some of you might not believe it, but I'm an Indian, guys. I'm an Indian. I'm an Indian from like 10 generations back, guys. So the bloodline of being Indian, guys, it's from about 10 generations behind. So basically, we are known as Indians, but in reality, I'm a Kenyan, guys, and I'm an African. That's what I call myself. I'm an African. Okay? Let me have myself a sip here. As you guys can see that my desk is behind me and there's no other way I can record, because if I put the camera the other side, you guys will have to see my bed and all this stuff around here. So I will set this up. Guys, I want to make this stream awesome, but this is the first episode. Let's go ahead and just get it over with. Okay, as I was saying, I address myself as an African. I act like an African. I live like an African. Whoever sees me doesn't think I'm an Indian. I do not keep myself like an Indian. I do not talk like an Indian. Nothing about me is Indian, guys. So that's basically everything that I can think about to tell you guys that is worth you guys knowing. Some really good stuff, man. You guys should try this. Green tea with protein powder, man. Just half a scoop. Some amazing stuff. You get your protein in there, and you get your antioxidants, and the green tea is a natural diuretic too. You get your caffeine in there. It's just amazing for mental focus and everything, guys. It's just perfect. Okay, so heading on to, guys, to the story part now. The first pigeon I ever got is when I was 5 years old, guys. That's my first ever pigeon. And that is when we shifted to this house, which I'm in currently at. I've been living in this house since I was 5, guys. Since I was 5 years old. It's the same house I've been living in. And when I was born, guys, for 5 years, we stayed in the place called Inglani, which is, like, right now, it's the worst place in Mombasa you can go to because drugs, people are being killed for no reason. Like it's crazy, guys. I grew up in such an area, guys. I grew up seeing people just outside the door. You see people injecting heroin on the streets. Like that was a shit that you see addicts, guys, on the streets. Addicts and real thugs with knives and shit. But we were safe there because we were known and we grew up there and we grew up around those type of people. But so they never harmed us. But any new person that passed by that area used to be robbed. People used to be killed. And it's gotten worse till today. It's gotten really worse. And I do not even go back to that area whatsoever. Especially at night, you do not want to go to that area. So back to the story, guys. This is me now, guys. I really love talking, man. I love talking. So as I said, for 5 years after when I was born, for 5 years we lived in a place called Inglani in Kibokoni in Mombasa. Since, as I explained about all this shit going on there, luckily enough, my parents decided that we should leave that place, and we shifted from there due to all that crap going on down in that place. And I really thank my parents for doing that, because would have we stayed there, I can say that there was a possibility of us getting influenced for doing that shit there. For doing the shit that they were doing and get influenced or something bad going wrong there. So it was amazing that we shifted, and we are currently at Kizingo. It's a very calm place. It's a very, very amazing place, peaceful place, guys. Amazing place, guys. And I really can't say much, but I'm really thankful and happy with the place I'm staying in and the area I'm staying in. So once we shifted here is when everything about pigeons started. Because you see, this place it's a modernized place, okay? And that time it was like new. None of the houses in town and stuff had ACs. None of the houses in town had sliding windows and all the balconies and all this stuff. There was nothing like that, guys. Those were old school houses in town. In England, those were old school houses. No ACs, nothing in there, guys. So once we shifted here, it was amazing. Like it was like almost, I can almost say that it was a big shift. Like you could feel like you've come to a different country. And I remember the second day when we shifted here, we were getting ready for school, and there was no bread in the house. So I was told to go buy bread, and I left the house with my two brothers. Guys, I have two other brothers, and the person who films my video is my cousin again. His name is Muhammad Baga, and he's the one who sometimes replies to your comments. So if you see a comment from him, whatever he says, I approve it, because we keep pigeons together. We've been doing this for very long. Okay, so back to the topic. All us three brothers went out and went to buy bread. Okay, so guys, the shops that are there, the shops that sell bread, the grocery shops, the kiosks that sell bread and all this other stuff are just around the corner here, guys. But we didn't know this area at all. So what happened was we went, moved around. We was already late for school, guys. Like, we was crazy late for school. I can't forget that day, man. That day was I can't forget the day ever. And there's so many stories, guys. See, because with me, crazy shit happens. And this is mostly not a pigeon-related video. It's more of a sit back, relax, and enjoy and get to know me more and laugh out and have fun. Okay? So, we went out to buy bread, and like we moved around. We didn't even know. We didn't know that, guys. Like we didn't know what was what is where. We were, and then, guys, keep in mind, I was young at that age, guys. I was like 4 years old, 4 or 5 years old, and my older brother is 2 years older than me, and my other brother is 1 year younger than me. So I'm the second born. So we all went and we walked out of the house, and we were roaming around looking for the shop. Guys, we took 1 hour. My parents were worried sick that we hadn't come back home. So they came out and started looking for us all over the place. They were worried sick because we were new in the area. And this area, guys, it's not developed as it is now. Like the houses were scattered around. Like this was a deserted place, guys. This area was like dead, guys, where we shifted to. Now it's all developed and everyone is shifting to this area and it's becoming overpopulated on this area. But it used to be very empty and dead. So there we were seated on a footpath, and we saw our car come by, and my parents were in the car and they came looking for us. And there they are. They see the three stooges seated on a footpath with the bread, worried about nothing. And we are hooted at, and we go into the car, and we were being filmed at, guys. We was late for school like crazy. We had some really badass scoldings. That time I remember, man, it was crazy. So we were asked like, why are you seated here? And it was like, we roamed around a lot and we just tired. It was just crazy, man. Like we like, guys, can you believe this? We're getting late for school. We got tired and just sat in the middle of the street having a rest. We were rushed back home, guys. I don't even think we even ate that day. And we just left for school. And that's the story, guys. Like, it was crazy. Okay, so when we shifted here, as I was saying, guys, diversion from the stories will happen a lot. So I'll be all over the place, guys. Forgive me, but that's how I am. That's how I talk. That's how I explain. And once I start talking and I have some caffeine in me, I'll go on forever. Our videos can be 10 hours. I don't care, man. Because once I start talking, it's on. So, guys, as I said, there were ACs and stuff. And in those ACs, there were pigeons there, guys. That's when I really came to know pigeons. And I really fell in love with them. Because that's the time I got my first pigeon. Well, that was by shifting to this place here. And it was a baby pigeon that had fallen down from the AC where the nesting box was. It was a very, very small. It was a baby, guys. It was very, very young. I could say about 2 weeks old. 2-3 weeks old, and it was sick as well. So what we did was we took that pigeon. All us 3 brothers, we till this day, guys, we all are crazy about pigeons. All my other 2 brothers as well. We've always kept pigeons together. But right now, since the loft is not in my house and it's at my cousin's place, and it's a long way to go there and stuff, and everyone is busy, so they don't really pay attention. But I'm in it still. I'm still in it, guys. And as you guys know, I roam around with my bike, so it's not a big deal for me to go till there. I go every Sunday there to film videos for you guys, and it's very easy for me to get there with my bike. I avoid traffic. It's very quick, fairly quick for me, because I don't guys. You guys should know about me. Something about me is that I do not love cars. I do not drive. I know how to drive cars, but I don't know. That's not my thing, guys. I'm a very active person and very athletic person, and that's why I choose to cycle. Plus, it's perfect, guys. It's very good for you, and it's enjoyable, guys. Back to that talking about that pigeon. We took care of that pigeon, guys. It was sick, so what we did was we took a quarter paracetamol. The guys in America, paracetamol is basically like Tylenol. It's a painkiller type of medication, but it's like it's like painkiller, and it's mostly like I don't know, man. I don't know how to explain it, but someone with some slight fever, slight flu, we all know, just take a Tylenol and you'll be okay. It's like a painkiller, and it's you get a relief from feeling sick and stuff. So we took that, put it on a tablespoon, crushed it, melted it in. If the teaspoon was with water, we melted it in there and gave that to the pigeon, and the pigeon drank it. And guess what? The pigeon came back to normal. It was so healthy. The pigeon grew up and matured, and it used to fly out, come back home. And keep in mind, that's a wild pigeon, a street pigeon. As we say in our country, a local pigeon. Those are very difficult to train to come back home. So we managed to train that pigeon. The pigeon got used to us. It never went away. It used to come and go, come and go, come and go. And guys, we even managed to potty train the pigeon. Like, I don't know, guys. It was some crazy shit. The pigeon never pooed in the box. Like, we had kept it in a box inside the house, guys. It was inside a box. And on top of the box was a plank of wood. So what the pigeon used to do was, it used to come on top of the plank of wood and poo there and then go back in the box. Like, it was just fascinating, guys. Like, in my life, I've never had a well-trained pigeon and well-behaved pigeon to this day like that one. And which was my first pigeon. And I will never forget that pigeon. So what happened with that pigeon was, after 3-4 weeks of coming and going, finally it just went away. And I don't really know what happened to it, but I can say that not knowing what was what and anything about pigeons, the pigeon was single. And I always say, do not keep single pigeons, and don't you ever dare let a single pigeon fly out of the loft, because once it sees another pigeon out there and gets attracted to it, it won't come back. Always make sure your pigeons are a pair. That's when you let your pigeons fly out and come back home. That's when you have no worry. But if your pigeons are single and you let them free, open, there's a 50% chance your pigeon won't come back. So you gotta be very careful about that, and you gotta watch that, guys. Anyway, the pigeon just went away. I don't know if someone captured it, if it was slingshotted down, if it was eaten by a vulture or some sort of predator, or it just found a mate outside and just didn't come back. I don't know, but to this day I'll never forget that pigeon. And that's the first story. That's the first episode, guys. Unfortunately, I'm all out of tea, and that concludes the video. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this first installment of this episode. And I'm planning to do this big, guys. So I will organize to that extent of having phone call interactions with you guys, and we can have that on stream. Guys, you guys don't understand. Like, I address PigeonEmpire as we. Why do I say we? PigeonEmpire is not me. It's not me, guys. It's definitely not me. I can't be PigeonEmpire. Why we Pigeon Empire? It's all of us together, guys. We are a whole empire, guys. We are a squad. We are all one. Whoever has subscribed to the channel and shows love, we are one, guys. Okay, and that's why I say we and our, like one of our subscribers, Pigeon Empire, we off, stay safe. You see, that's what I'm saying, guys. You need to catch the phrases that I talk about. Guys, you guys, all of you guys are like family. You like blood to me, guys. You guys really don't understand, but you's like blood to me. And without you guys, this wouldn't be there. Like, you wouldn't exist, guys. Like, you think I would be making videos if you guys would not show your support? Like, if you guys weren't there, I wouldn't. So, you are the people that own this channel. It's not me who owns it. You are the people that own it. I'm the person that just creates content and helps people out. But all of us own this together. Like, this channel is ours. Again, guys, get that clear. It's our channel. We own it all together, guys. And I will feature your videos too. I'm ready to feature your videos too, guys. Just give me some time. So from the next episode, I'll start featuring you guys, and send me your videos. Show me whatever advice I gave you. If it worked out, show me in practice, like you are doing something and it worked out. I will feature that. Whatever, guys. I'll just feature a lot, guys. So I'll feature you guys too. I don't mind, guys. This is not about me. This channel is not about. It's about us. Anyway, guys, I got caffeine in me. I'll keep talking and talking and talking. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want more of this series, let me know in the comments below, guys. I would appreciate your feedback. And this concludes the video, basically. Anyway, make sure to hit me up on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. All the links are in the description below. And it's time to get up out of here. It's Pigeon Empire, we off. Stay safe. Take good care of your pigeons. Oh, and one more thing. Pull up your middle fingers up in the sky and say it with me. All your haters, all your trolls, go fuck yourself and die. It's your boy, No Ceilings. I'm out. Peace.